Go ahead and lie back all the way down onto your mat. Bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees open wide. And just let yourself be heavy for a moment. And then start to deepen your breath. Happy baby. Draw both knees in wider than your rib cage. Reach for the outer feet or the hamstrings and exhale as you pull on the legs, flattening your back against the mat. Relax into the floor for a moment. Grab behind your hamstrings and rock and roll up to a tabletop position. Stretch the right leg straight back behind you and reach the left arm long in front. As you exhale, bring your left elbow and your right knee together to touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, connect elbow and knee. Inhale, stretch long. Tabletop bow. Bend your right knee and reach your left arm back, capturing your outer right foot. As you inhale, kick into your hands. Let your left shoulder stretch and your whole backside engage. As you exhale, turn the left shoulder down so your chest faces down toward the mat. One more. Inhale, kick into your hand. Exhale, release the foot, but stay up. Stretch your right leg back. Reach your left arm overhead and take a big breath in. Exhale, return to tabletop. Second side, press your left leg back and reach your right hand out in front. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, stretch arm long, leg long. Exhale, curl the spine and connect elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen your limbs long. Tabletop bow. Bend the left knee, capture the left foot. Kick into the hand, lift the foot higher. Inhale. Hold here. Exhale. Rotate the chest to face the mat. One more. Kick and lift. Breath in. Exhale, release the foot. Stretch your limbs long. Reach the hand forward. Leg stretches straight back. Inhale. Exhale, back to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Keep your hips over your knees and start to walk your hands out in front. Reach your hands forward until the chest starts to lower toward the ground. Let the forehead come to the ground, or maybe rest the chin on the ground. Reach the hands forward as you inhale. Relax down. Exhale. Reset the hips over the knees if you need to. Lengthen through the shoulders. Inhale. Soften the chest toward the floor. Exhale. Root your elbows into the mat, then slide forward to Sphinx pose. Inhale, pull back. Open the front body. Stay here, breath out. Inhale, pull the mat toward you. Engage your back. Tabletop, hands under shoulders. Push back up. Inhale to side plank, knee down. Send your right foot back and reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, draw the abs in. Reach taller, inhale. Slide your left foot back behind you for more stability. Root the left foot down, press down through your left hand, and inhale, float your right leg up to the sky. Bring the right foot in line with your hip socket. Draw your rib cage in and open your chest. Sugarcane. Begin to bend your right knee. Pull your right knee toward your chest and grab for the outside edge of your right foot with your right hand. Then glide your right knee back in line with your hip. Then begin to take your right foot back. Press your right hamstring back and maybe kick into your hand. Slide your shoulder blades toward each other to let the chest open. Release back to tabletop. Kneeling side plank, second side. Left foot steps back. Left arm lifts to the sky. Inhale. Let the breath out. Soften the gaze. Push down through your right hand to reach taller. Inhale. Find stability with the right foot, then float the left leg up to the sky. Align your left foot with your left hip and flex your foot. Then hug your low ribs in. Slide your shoulder blades onto your back and open your chest. Draw your left knee into your chest and grab for the outside edge of your foot with your left hand. Then slide your left knee back in line with your hip. Then begin to slide your left hamstring back. Use your left glute to pull your left leg back and then give it a kick. Feel your chest open as you push the ground away and twist your torso gently to the side. Release and exhale to tabletop. Puppy dog pose. Walk your hands out in front and let the chest fall toward the floor. Rest your forehead or your chin on the floor, but keep your hips over your knees. Breath in, reach forward. Soften down, breath out. Breath in, maybe spider crawl the hands a little farther forward. Relax the chest down, exhale. Root your elbows into the mat, then slide forward to Sphinx pose. Inhale, shoulders roll back, pull back. Breath out, firm your legs into the mat. Inhale, pull back, open the front body. Stay for the exhale. Forearm plank. Keep your arms where they are. Just inhale and lift your hips up. Stay, breath out. Inhale, light up your quads. Keep your hips high. Exhale. Take one last breath in. Stay for the exhale. Forearm side plank. Let your feet fall to the left side and inhale. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, push down through the elbow. Pull the shoulder down away from the ear. Stay here. Exhale. One more breath in. Push down to send the hips higher. Release to forearm plank. Right forearm comes back down. Forearm side plank, second side. Left arm reaches up. Feet fall to the right. Hip stack. Breath in here. Hold here. Breath out. Lift your hips a little higher as you inhale. Stay for the breath out. One last breath in. Release. Left forearm to mat. Exhale, lower the chest back to the mat. Take a short rest here. Push up to tabletop. Tuck toes. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lift hips up and back, downward facing dog. Push the mat away. Inhale. Soften your shoulders. Exhale. Send your tailbone high to the sky. Inhale. Relax your ankles to the mat. Exhale. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come to a seat with your legs out in front of you. Draw the soles of your feet together and let your knees go wide. Bring your hands to your ankles. Wrap your hands around your feet, then inhale as you sit up tall. Begin to hinge at the hips. Breathe out as you pull your chest forward, straight out in front of you. Inhale to lengthen your low back. Then exhale, fold down over your legs. You can put your face toward your feet or your chest toward your feet. You can completely release and let gravity pull you deeper into the stretch in your inner thighs. Or you can keep lengthening on your inhales and pulling yourself further down on your exhales. Gently lift your chest back up. Close your knees together and plant your feet on the mat. Lay your right shin bone down parallel to the front of the mat for fire log pose. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and let your left knee fall wide. Inhale, press through your sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Exhale, walk your hands forward and fold. Relax your shoulders. Feel the opening in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back towards your shins and come to a seat. Extend your left leg long for stargazer. Pull your right foot to your left inner thigh and land your right hand behind you. Then inhale as you lift your hips up, swoop your left arm along your ear and open your chest to the sky. Take a breath out, relax the neck. Inhale, reach through the arm, aim the chest toward the sky. Breath out, let the chest puff up as the head inches back toward the floor. One more breath in here. Gently lower your hips back to the mat and draw your right knee into your chest for a spinal twist. Lay the left leg long. Then step your right foot to the outside edge of your left quad. Hug your right knee with your left arm and plant your right hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Press your sit bones down and lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, twist just a little deeper. Inhale, invite space into your spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. And one more here, deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Release and turn to your left side. Find a counter twist. Just bow your head to the left. Release. Let the right foot come next to the left. Lay your left shin bone down for fire log pose. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. Fold over the legs as you exhale. Breathe into the stretch in your outer hips. Gently start to walk your hands back in. Extend your right leg long for stargazer. Pull your left foot to your right inner thigh and land your left hand behind you. Then inhale and push onto your left knee as you swoop your right arm along your ear. Turn your torso toward the sky and press your hips forward. Breath out. Maybe let the head hang. Inhale, feel the opening in your chest. Breath out. Maybe let the head hang. Take one more inhale. Release the hips down. Then draw the left knee into the chest and lay the right leg long for a spinal twist. Step your left foot on the outside edge of your right quad. Hug your left leg with your right arm and land your left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist, let your left shoulder pull back. Let each inhale create space and length. Let each exhale deepen your twist. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Release and bring both hands all the way to your right side for a counter twist. Hang your head here. Lay your left foot next to your right. Come to a wide-legged seat. Separate your legs wide. Flex your feet so your toes face up and stick your butt out. Twisted fold. Turn your torso toward the right leg. Reach for your outer right foot with your left hand and fold forward. Keep pulling your left rib cage toward the foot as you inhale and softening down into the fold as you exhale. Lift your torso and let your hand rest on either side of your hips. Twisted fold. Turn to face your left leg, then capture your outer left foot or calf with your right hand and fold. Slowly pull the chest closer toward the left foot as you breathe. Release the leg or the foot and come back to center. Inhale, sit up nice and tall and lengthen your low back. Then, leading with your chest, hinge from the hips and start to tilt forward. Once you reach your max, soften your chin towards your chest and soften your shoulders. Take a deep breath in and relax your inner thighs. Breath out. Use your hands to start to walk yourself back up to a seat. Turn to face your left leg and reach your arms overhead. Inhale. Then exhale. Tilt towards your right leg and let your right arm drop toward the ground inside your right thigh. Press your left hip down. Rotate your chest to the sky and breathe into the stretch in your right inner thigh and your left side body. Release your left hand back and come back to center. Turn your torso to face your right leg. Sweep your arms up overhead. Breath in. And then tilt to the left, letting your right hand drape across the right ear, maybe finding the ground overhead. Drive down through the right sit bones and stretch the right arm farther overhead. Reach for the toes, then tilt your torso toward the sky. Breathe here. Lift your torso and let your hands rest by your hips. Draw the legs together and point your knees at the sky. Press your hands down beside your hips and extend your legs out long for staff pose. Start to stick your butt out and drive your thighs into the ground. Inhale here. Then exhale. Hinge from the hips and start to fold forward. Walk the hands out to the calves or maybe the feet, and let the elbows go wide as you pull your sternum forward, lengthening your low back. And soften your head toward your knees. Gently start to walk yourself back up to a seated position. Bend your knees and place your feet on the mat. Janu Shirshasana. Lay your left leg out long and place your right foot inside your left inner thigh. Revolved Janu Shirshasana. Inhale as you reach your arms overhead. Point your belly button toward your right knee. Then exhale, let your left arm fall on the inside edge of your left calf and stretch your right arm overhead, reaching for the left toes. Maybe your left hand will capture the inner arch of your left foot. Maybe your right hand will capture the toes. Gently make your way back up and turn to face your left foot. Inhale, lengthen your low back, reach your crown tall. Then exhale, hinge from the hips and start to crawl your hands forward. Fold over the left leg. Stick your butt out. Draw your left thigh down to the ground and then bend your elbows to pull yourself toward your leg. Soften into the stretch in your hamstring. Gently start to walk your hands back and sit upright. Draw your knees in and plant both feet on the ground. Janu Shirshasana, second side. Lay your right leg out long and pull your left foot to your right inner thigh. Revolved Janu Shirshasana. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and turn your belly button to point at your left knee. Then let your right arm fall on the inside edge of your right leg as your left arm stretches overhead, reaching up and over for the right foot. Maybe capture your inner arch with your right hand and capture your toes with your left hand. Then pull your chest through. Make your way back up and turn your torso toward your right foot. Plant your hands on either side of your hips and press your right thigh down as you sit up nice and tall. And then exhale, hinge from your hips and start to fold over your right leg. Walk your hands out and grab for your calf or your foot. Stick your butt out. Pull your right thigh down and then bend your elbows and get a little closer to your leg. As you breathe, you can continue to pull yourself deeper into the stretch, or you can relax your torso down over your leg and let gravity do the work. Gently start to walk your hands back and sit upright. Place your hands by your hips and plant your feet on the mat in front of you. Gomukhasana. Lay your left leg down and sweep your right leg on top. Flex both feet. Plant your hands on either side of your hips and inhale to lengthen your spine. Then exhale. Start to walk your hands forward and let yourself fold over your legs. Press gently into the palms and let the outer hips root down. Soften your face and breathe deeply. Start to walk your hands back to meet your shins. Bring your hands behind you. Untangle your legs and plant your feet down. Maybe let your knees swing side to side. Gomukhasana, second side. Lay your right leg down and drape your left leg on top. Flex the feet, plant the hands, and inhale, sit up nice and tall. Then exhale, start to fold gently over the legs. Walk your hands out in front and drape the shoulders down. Let your chin come toward your chest and your outer hips root down into the mat. Gently start to walk your hands back toward your shins. Release your hands behind you. Untangle your legs and bring your feet to the mat. Maybe let your knees fall side to side. Cross your shins, plant your palms, and find downward facing dog. Inhale, drive the right foot away, three-legged dog. Exhale, lizard pose. Step your right foot to the outside edge of your right hand. Soften your back knee down and relax your torso. Maybe let the knee fall out to the right side, or try squeezing it in tight to your shoulder. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Inhale, send the left foot up and away from you, three-legged dog. Lizard pose. Step your left foot wide, outside edge of your left hand. Gently lower your right knee down and relax your upper body. If it feels good, you can come down onto your elbows, maybe hang your head. If you lowered your elbows or your back knee, lift them back up, then push firmly through the hands. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Lift the front foot and step it back. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Keep the toes pointing down. Exhale, half pigeon. Right knee to right wrist. Lay the shin bone down. You can stay here or deepen by sliding the right foot forward toward the wrist, or by crawling the back foot farther away from you. Inhale here. Exhale, fold and release completely. Slowly lift your torso back up. Exhale, down dog. Push through your palms, tuck your back toes, and step back. Inhale, left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, half pigeon, second side. Take a moment here to find a position that feels good. Deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Rise back up. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees down and then slowly make your way onto your back. Plant your feet on the mat. Lay your left leg long and pull your right knee into your chest. Then hug it in for a gentle stretch. Release your right leg and plant your right foot on the ground. Stretch your right leg long and pull your left knee in as you squeeze it toward your ribs. Release your left leg and plant your left foot back on the ground. Draw both knees into your chest and squeeze. Take one last inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay the legs long. Let the arms come down by the hips. Turn the palms up and settle in. Start to deepen your breath. Come back into your body. Namaste.